Good.
When the call came through to Kathy that Graham and his team wanted to put on something spectacular at Canary Wharf, we sort of thought, us? Really? Does he want us to do that? Anyway, we thought, well, how do we approach this? And then we had this meeting, and as Graham rightly says, the idea started pouring forth. And, well, we are a motor club, actually. We're not a big business. So, of course, getting involved in major events like this is terribly exciting for us. It's absolutely lovely. But it's also quite a challenge because, obviously, even though the bulk of the organisation is done by the promoters and the team who've been employed by them, we still have to play our part. And it proved to be a very interesting exercise from our point of view, getting everybody together and also being able to respond to the challenge of being involved with such a fantastic event. The idea behind this is absolutely stunning. I think all our members who've taken part, perhaps, well, maybe they had some idea of what was actually going to happen, but perhaps having been here and seeing what's happened, it's something very, very different. And the club is very, very proud to have actually been chosen to do this. We're very honoured, and we've loved doing it. Well, I hope we've all loved doing it. Certainly the team from head office involved in it have had some challenges, but we really do feel that it's been a real privilege to get involved in something like this. Well, I shall come on to this in a second, but you have 50 cars out there, and that in itself is quite a challenge because most people don't really like getting their cars out at all. They don't like getting them out in the wet. They don't like putting miles on them. They certainly don't want oil going around the engines. So we have 50 cars here, and that's quite impressive, including the second prototype, the prototype or the first production coupe. I've got that right, haven't I, John? Yeah, thank you. He'll explain in a second. Now, before I go any further, I think that we, as members of the Jaguar Drivers Club, should all say how privileged and gratified we were to be chosen to do this. Thank you very much indeed, Graham. And we also want to pay tribute to his team and also Silverback, Anushka and Steve, for all the organisation, which must have been a nightmare, to actually make this all happen. It's been a fantastic day, and I'm sorry you didn't organise the weather, actually. But there we are. In all other respects, it's been absolutely superb. And I hope you all, as members of the club, have been able to enjoy it as well. Which brings me to you, the members who brought your cars out. When it became apparent that we would perhaps be able to produce, say, 50 E-types in the centre of London on a Monday, with engines with oil going round them, we said, okay, let's see how we get on, shall we? Anyway, Kathy sent out a message to E-type owners, and with some trepidation, and we had 130 responses, people keen to do this. Now, this is truly astonishing, really, because, well, you know what it is if you organise, sometimes it's very difficult to get people to come out, but the response was amazing. I don't know whether it was the possibility of showing in Canary Wharf or whatever, but it was a wonderful response from club members. I know there's at least one car that is not used in the rain here today, and I think that's fantastic. And I think, oh, there we are. And I do feel that everybody concerned, and I'm sure Graham will join in this, and also Stephen and Anushka, we are very proud of you, members, for responding to this call and coming here today. And all of you who said you were coming have turned up. I don't think anybody's suffered any form of breakdown. And I hope you've all enjoyed it. We certainly feel very, very, very proud of our members for doing it. It's a wonderful thing. I've never seen so many E-types together. Well, that's a complete lie. I'm sorry, I have seen more. But it's a fantastic thing to bring them in the centre of town. Well done to all of you. And before we finish, I'd just like to introduce those of you who don't know him, which is very few in this room, John Burton, who is chairman of the E-Type Register, and who would just like to say a few little words.